What's good? It is Sam here, and today is day number 20 of me doing wholesaling in South Carolina for real estate. So I've got some updates on the contract, I've got some updates on the website and the Facebook marketing, I've got some updates on some affiliate marketing that I'm doing in conjunction with this to bring in some more money. So with that being said, if this is your first time here, what's good? My name is Sam, and for those of you who are returning, it is good to freaking see you. Let's get right into it. Okay, so 21 days ago, I got to South Carolina, got to my buddy's house. That night, I decided that I was going to stay here for probably a year or so, or until I get this business up and going virtually. And I'm going to do real estate wholesaling. 6 days later, I was able to get a property under contract. So it's been about 2 weeks of it being under contract, and I've literally talked to investors every single day. But the property, one of the big things that I saw after I did got the property under contract was that the biggest issue with first time people getting into wholesaling is that they purchase it too high, and that could be the issue. So I'm not sure if it is the person that was supposed to get it under contract both times. First of all, the seller gave me misinformation. Whether he was aware of it or not, I'm not sure. He definitely sounded like he was aware of it by what he said in a text message. But the shit happens. Then the next person, he's working with a partner who's been traveling, so I don't know if this is just bullshit or if he's actually interested. And then those are the only two assignment of the contracts that we've sent out. So we're going to continue with this process. If you've been following along, the $90,000 of unsecured line of credit that we're setting up with this bank, they actually said no. So what we'll be doing this weekend is going through and closing out the account at that bank. I'll call another 20 credit unions until I find one that does more unsecured unsecured lending for new businesses, and set it up through that credit union, a new bank account and a new line of credit through them until I just get one that does say yes. All we need is one fucking clown that says yes, and then we're good to go. Okay. So today, day number 20, what I got accomplished, the objective is just to be continually moving forwards, even if it's just at a little pace, because the aggregation of marginal gains, essentially what that means in layman's terms is at the margin, the next additional thing, whether if you were talking about taxes, it would be like the next additional dollar earned, how much is it taxed at? So essentially all the marginal steps that I take every single day compound relative to the other days, right? So this is day number 20 in a row of just taking a little bit steps forwards every single day, 7 days a week. So we've got 20 days in a row. Today, I made some good progress. I didn't move the needle in terms of increasing the lists for the phone numbers and increasing the lists for the emails yet, except for last night. If you watched yesterday's video, after I finished up that video, I went inside and got another 307 emails. It's only 8 o'clock now, so I'm going to go inside, shower, and eat, and then I'm going to work on getting more email addresses and more phone numbers, sending out a new email campaign to the 300 emails that I got last night. But I sent out my first text message campaign. Well, I sent it out yesterday, but it was only to 10 numbers, and I wasn't even sure if it worked. How that works. Okay, so we've got a bunch of phone numbers. There's a website called Clickbank. Clickbank is kind of like a world marketplace for a lot of digital products that have affiliate programs. So you go up there and you sign up for Clickbanks. And what I didn't realize last night was that you sign up for Clickbanks. Once you sign up for your account with Clickbanks, then you have to set up another kind of account within Clickbanks that you're going to be using for the affiliate stuff. I don't have a full grasp of the understanding of what's happening, but that appears what it is. So you set up Clickbank, then within Clickbank you set up another tracking account or something like that, and you can have multiple of them. So I'm not exactly sure how that works, or if you set up a different tracking account for each affiliate product that you're going to be marketing. And the product that we went with was something that we would both be interested in terms of, has to do with wholesaling and real estate investing. It's a digital product. So the campaign that I sent out today, I sent it out to two groups of people. So whenever I do these things, I like to test to see what works and what doesn't work. So I sent out 2 different email campaigns to 50 different text messages, 50 different phone numbers. So I don't think that's, we'll see. I'll check the numbers tomorrow, so make sure you press that subscribe button if you want to follow along. But the first text message to the first 50 people was something like, hey, have you heard of blah, blah, blah? It's some type of like search product for finding wholesalers or finding investors for deals. And so the first was relating to investors, and then the next I said just changed the verbiage a little bit, and then you essentially take your Clickbank generates a referral link. So if you jump over to Instagram, link down in the description, or actually there's a link tree link down below. If you click on the link tree, you can see that I have multiple links under there. There's a couple of those for SARMs and stuff like that, that if you click on those are affiliate links, right? So that you generate an affiliate link that ties it into like me, right? Or that account. So you take that, and there's a website called Bitly, which is BITLY or bit.ly or something like that. And basically it takes this giant hyperlink and shortens it down. So it's, instead of 30 to 60 whatever characters or something, it shortens it down to, let's say, 15 or 20 or something like that characters. So the text link is much smaller. Instead of having a bunch of numbers and letters just randomly strung out and it looks kind of strange. A lot of people know what the Bitly links look like, so it adds a little bit more credibility to it. So I used those, and I set up 2 separate different tracking links. So how it works is you can set up a tracking digit or name or whatever, and you put that, and it goes at the end of the affiliate link. So if you were, say, marketing on Facebook and then you're marketing on Instagram, you could set up a affiliate link for Instagram and an affiliate link for Facebook. And then on the back end, the dashboard in Clickbank, you get to see what the traffic is like and what the conversion is like for Instagram and for Facebook. So you get to tell what you're doing on Instagram and how it's working, what you're doing on Facebook and how it's working on the back end. So that is how I set it up for the text messages, right? So I set out 2 separate text messages to 2 separate groups of 50 people. One of them had one text link, had like the shortened version of a test. The other one had a different one, but I made it a little bit different for tracking purposes. So I get to see what text that I put in the text message performs better. And then tomorrow I can see which one performed better. I mean, I think I probably have to do more like 200 phone numbers or 400 phone numbers to get a better be more representative, because you might not get anything at 50, just reaching out to 50 people. But if you're doing 250 or 500 people, you're probably much more likely to get at least one conversion to see what's going to convert better. So I might use the same text message, both of those, tomorrow, and just send it out to, say, 200 people, and 200 new people, because I've got a list of over 4,000 phone numbers, so I can continue testing this as I move forward. So that's the text message campaign. The email marketing is going to be going out tonight. I think we're using MailChimp. We're going to be sending out another campaign tonight. I finally got the Facebook ad set up. So how Facebook ads work is you essentially create the ad, and you can do a split test or an A/B test. And there's a subtle difference between those two. I don't know what it is yet. I will keep you guys posted as I learn. But the test I'm doing is an A/B test. So essentially you're running to 2 different populations, but you're running exactly the same ad. So you run exactly the same ad, and you change one variable. Because if you have, say, you're running the exact same ad, this one has one title, this one has a slightly varied title, and you get to see the targeting for the population that you're targeting on Facebook is exactly the same. So but you can set it up so that they don't run one ad the first ad that you're running, the A ad, doesn't get shown to people who saw B ad, right? So this way it's cleaner data, and whatever one of those performs better, I take that and then I iterate on that. So I set that up today. I believe when I go inside it, I'm going to check to see if it was approved. But the thing that I'm testing is I have two creatives. So the creative is the picture, the video, the copy. Copy is just the verbiage, the actual language that is used as the title, as the description, or a call to action or something. Or not the call to action, but just basically the creative, whatever people have written for the ad. So I'm testing the actual creative, which is the picture that I put up there. I have two different pictures that I made. One is like sell quickly or something like that, and it has a red arrow, and then it points to two different properties, and I found two properties that are a little bit more colorful, so it pops out a little bit. There's a side-by-side property. One's like a little bit of a greenish colored property, and one's a reddish colored property, so that hopefully it pops out a little bit more. And then the other one is sell your house quickly or something like that, just to see what the difference is. The issue was with the first two that I went to run is the targeting. So in the US, there's a lot of regulations around the advertising associated with real estate and associated things. And you have things like redlining and just, and you can Google it. But basically, you're not, with the legislation out there, you can't really do a lot of targeting for gender. You can't really do a lot of targeting for certain characteristics, like psychographic characteristics of people. So you have to go much more broad, which just means it's going to cost more for the ad, but if it's still going to be effective and make money, then that's all that really matters. And I can keep iterating on that as I move forward. I might test multiple different creatives, but I'll start with this, and then I might actually test like two different videos and maybe different thumbnails to the videos and see how that performs. If you guys want to follow along with what I'm doing in the Facebook ads and what I'm doing with the text message marketing and what I'm doing with the email marketing, make sure you press that subscribe button. I'm going to be updating this daily. I'm also up to over 11,000 words for my book. So if you guys want a copy of that, and I'm just basically what I'm talking about here, make sure you subscribe. So when that comes out, I'll probably do like a free download to anybody who fucking wants it. And you can download it, and I'll just talk about exactly what I'm doing and how I'm moving the needle forward to make money. And it's only been 20 days, and I've already made 32 cents. So get the fucking ball rolling. Thumbs up for that. Appreciate you guys. And don't forget to jump over to Instagram or TikTok to see more daily content. Peace.